25 Best Herbs to Grow in Your Kitchen Garden. Here are 25 fresh herbs and plants you can grow that are great to have handy in the kitchen. Parsley is a mild bitter herb that can enhance the flavor of your foods. Many consider parsley just to be a curly green garnish for food, but it actually helps things like stews achieve a more balanced flavor. As an added benefit, parsley can aid in digestion. Parsley is often grown as an annual, but in milder climates, it will stay evergreen all winter long. Parsley plants will grow to be large and bushy. Parsley is a good source of vitamins A and C. Mint. There are several varieties of mint. You can use it in drinks like mojitos or mint juleps. Or add some mint to your summer iced tea. Mint freshens the breath and will help to calm your stomach. But if you grow mint, remember that it's considered an invasive plant. Mint will spread and take over your garden. It's best grown in containers. Dill is a great flavoring for fish, lamb, potatoes, and peas. It also aids in digestion, helps to fight bad breath, and has the added benefits of reducing swelling and cramps. Dill is easy to grow. It will also attract helpful insects to your garden such as wasps and other predatory insects. It also saves a trip to the dentist. Santa Barbara. Basil. Whether you choose large leaf Italian basil or large purple sweet basil, this plant is popular in many cuisines but is a feature in Italian cooking like pizzas, salads, sauces, and pesto. Some people think basil is great for planting alongside your tomatoes, but there's no real evidence that it makes your tomatoes taste sweeter. Basil has health benefits of antioxidants and is a defense against low blood sugar. Purple sage. Sage is an aromatic herb that is great for seasoning meats, sauces, and vegetables. But be careful because sage will have a tendency to overpower other flavors. Sage also helps to relieve cuts, inflammation, and helps with memory issues. It was once thought to be a medicinal cure-all. Sage is an easy herb to grow and is relatively easy to care for. It's great in your garden for attracting bees. Rosemary is one of the most flavorful herbs and is great for adding to things like poultry, meats, and vegetables. Around Christmas time, you'll see tree-shaped rosemary bushes for sale. You can bring them home and keep them for planting in the spring. The fragrant plant is a delightful scent and is sometimes used in floral arrangements. Rosemary likes its soil a bit on the dry side, so be careful not to overwater. Allowed to flourish, a rosemary plant will grow into a full-sized bush. For more guidance, be sure to check out this guide titled, How I Grew a Rosemary Plant in My Garden. Thyme is a delicate-looking plant. It is often used for flavoring egg, bean, and vegetable dishes. Thyme is frequently used in the Mediterranean, Italian, and Provençal French cuisines. Pair it with lamb, poultry, and tomatoes. Thyme is often added to soups and stews. Thyme is part of the mint family. The most common variety is garden thyme, which has gray-green leaves and a minty, somewhat lemony smell. Cilantro, coriander, is also known as coriander leaf or Chinese parsley. Cilantro is perfect for adding into spicy foods like chills, and Mexican, Chinese, Southeast Asian, and Indian cuisines. The seeds of cilantro are known as coriander. The plant grows early in the season and doesn't like it when the ground becomes too warm. Fennel is very flavorful and aromatic, and along with anise is a primary ingredient in absinthe. Fennel is native to the Mediterranean region and does best in dry soils near the ocean or on river banks. The strongly flavored leaves of fennel are similar in shape to dill. The bulb can be sautéed or grilled, or eaten raw. Fennel bulbs are used for garnishes or sometimes added to salads. Chamomile. In the United States and Europe, chamomile is most often used as an ingredient in herbal tea. It is one of the world's most widely consumed herbal teas. But it has also been used for thousands of years as a traditional medicine for settling stomachs and calming the nerves. Chamomile also helps reduce inflammation and treat fevers. You can grow either German chamomile or Roman chamomile. The two are interchangeable when it comes to making tea, but they are grown very differently. German chamomile is an annual plant that grows up to 3 feet tall. Roman chamomile is a perennial but only grows to about a foot high. German chamomile is more commonly known for its blossoms. French tarragon is the traditional ingredient of Fiends herbs and is the aristocrat of fresh herbs. A must-have for any culinary herb garden. It will transform an ordinary dish into a work of art with its spicy anise flavor. A little tarragon in a chicken salad makes a profound difference. It is wonderful in sauces, soups and meat dishes. Try it with vegetables. It is the choice for any hearty dish. Lavender. Grown as a condiment and for use in salads and dressings, lavender will give most dishes a slightly sweet flavor. Lavender syrup and dried lavender buds are used in the United States for making lavender scones and marshmallows. Health benefits include the soothing of insect bites and headaches when used with herbs and aromatherapy. Lavender plants will survive in many growing conditions but do best in full sun in warm, well-drained soil. Catnip. What's more fun than seeing the family cat go slightly berserk over the smell of catnip? But catnip is more than a feline stimulant. It can be used as a relaxing agent as well as a diuretic and laxative. If you plant catnip outside, remember that cats do love to roll in it and chew on it. But keeping catnip in your garden can also be a deterrent for rodents. If the cat's around, the pests most likely won't be. Chives are a member of the garlic family and can be the perfect complement to sour cream. Chives are mostly used for flavoring and are considered one of the fine herbs of French cuisine. Chives are native to Asia but have been used as an additive to food for almost 5,000 years. Chives work well with eggs, fish, potatoes, salads, shellfish, and soups. Chives are an excellent source of beta-carotene and vitamin C. St. John's wort is believed to alleviate the symptoms of depression and anxiety, but should not be considered a cure. It can also help fight muscle pain. The word wort is an Old English word for plant. The plant was named because the flowers appear around June 24, which is the birthday of John the Baptist. St. John's wort is also known as Tipton's weed, rosin rose, goatweed, chase devil or Klamath weed. In gardens, it's a popular groundcover since it is drought-tolerant. While not used in cooking, it is a well-known herbal treatment for depression. Bay leaves. The smell of bay's noble leaves reminds you of balsam, clove, mint, and some say even honey. Well known for its use in hearty stews and other long simmering dishes with a slightly sharp, peppery, almost bitter taste. Add the whole leaves at the beginning of the cooking process and remember to remove them before serving. Sweet bay is native to the Mediterranean. Cilantro. Nope, I didn't say cilantro, this is its cousin cilantro. You can use this wherever. Cilantro is called for, with its spicy and pungent flavor, a wonderful addition to any dish, fresh or dried. Some call it Mexican coriander or Chaten beni. Cilantro is a rare and unusual herb in the USA, but it's well known in Vietnam, Latin American and all over the Caribbean. Chervil produces flat, light green, lacy leaves with a hint of anise, and enhances the flavor of chicken, fish, vegetables, eggs, and salads. It is an heirloom herb that was most likely introduced to European herb gardening by the Romans. Closely related to parsley, chervil has become an indispensable herb plant in the kitchen, and a classic among herb plants in French cuisine. Winter savory. A deliciously spicy culinary herb, winter savory adds an aromatic flavor to many dishes. Also used medicinally for its antibacterial and antifungal properties. Winter savory, like its summer counterpart, is a spicy culinary herb from the mint family that complements fish, beans, and poultry with its intense flavor. Though it loses some of this intensity during the cooking process, winter savory remains aromatic and is often used to flavor liqueurs and makes a beautiful garnish to any salad. Peppermint. Like other mints, peppermint is known for aiding digestion and freshening the breath. But peppermint is also a good source of calcium, potassium and vitamin B. Peppermint is a hybrid mint, being a cross between water mint and spearmint. Peppermint oil can be used for flavoring but is also useful as a natural pesticide. It has been shown to reduce the effects of irritable bowel syndrome. Peppermint prefers rich soil and partial shade. Like other mints, it spreads quickly, so consider planting it in containers. Stevia is an attractive-looking plant and a natural sweetener. The added benefit is that there are no calories. Stevia is part of the sunflower family and is native to subtropical and tropical regions in the Western Hemisphere. While it's a perennial plant, it will only survive in the milder climates in North America. Still, you can add stevia to your garden for the summer. It is also known as sweetleaf or sugarleaf and is grown for its sweet leaves. Stevia can be used as a natural sweetener and as a sugar substitute. Aloe vera is known for its soothing properties for burns or skin problems. Many people keep an aloe vera plant handy in the kitchen for incidental burns. But taken orally, aloe vera will also help with digestion, circulation and weight loss. There are over 250 species of aloes. Most of these are native to Africa. Aloe vera plants are very succulent and are as much as 95% water. That means they are very sensitive to frost. In warm climates, they should be in full sun or light shade. But you may have more success with this plant by keeping it indoors in a sunny window. Lemongrass. Stalks can provide antioxidants such as beta-carotene and a defense against cancer and eye inflammation. Lemongrass has a strong lemon flavor. You can brew it in tea as well as use it as an herb seasoning. To grow this outdoors, you need to live in at least zone 9. Outside it can grow up to 6 feet high but will be notably smaller if you grow it indoors. Bergamot bee balm. Gaining renewed popularity as a culinary herb, bee balm makes a wonderful addition to pizzas, salads, breads and any dishes that are complemented by the herb's unique flavor. Minty and slightly spicy, bergamot makes a great substitute for oregano. Bergamot has a long history of use as a medicinal plant by many Native Americans, including the Blackfeet. The Blackfeet Indians used this hardy perennial in poultices to treat minor cuts and wounds. A tea made from the plant was also used to treat mouth and throat infections caused by gingivitis, as the plant contains high levels of a naturally occurring antiseptic, thymol, which is found in many brand name mouthwashes. Oregano is also part of the mint family and is native to the warm climates of Eurasia and the Mediterranean. Oregano is a perennial plant but in colder climates can be grown as an annual. It is sometimes called wild marjoram and is closely related to sweet marjoram. Oregano is used for flavoring and as a staple herb of Italian-American cuisine. In the United States, it gained popularity following World War II as soldiers returned home with a desire for the pizza herb. Click the link in the description below and I have something for you. Some other health tips and medicine products may will help you. And don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell for more updates. Thank you.